Hello, hello. We are live with Wingspan, playing with viewers. Alright, streams have been running for a couple minutes now, and I'm currently showing nobody here yet. So, I'll go ahead and do the usual. I will start with just a custom game against some computers, and when we get some people hopefully showing up in the next couple of minutes, I'll just quit out of this game. I can always finish it later and get a lobby set up. American Coot, that's pretty good. Hurry up, I want to pick my cards. Okay, what do we got here? Oh. Got a lot of good stuff. I actually want to see what my bonus cards are. I don't like either of these. Guess I'll take Ethologist. It's pretty much guaranteed to produce 4 points. Visionary Leader usually doesn't produce points and really shouldn't be. If you get a lot of points from that, you're just wasting resources. Let's see. Build columns, eggs and grasslands, food cost. And I think this is called Platform Nest. I think I want the mallard. And I'm trying to decide if I want to take the heron or try to get the coot. I guess those aren't mutually exclusive. If I pick up the coot, then I can just tuck the heron later if I decide I don't want it. I do want that coot. I don't think I'm desperate enough to get it that I'm gonna just draw it as a full turn. Gonna be efficient, lay my eggs, and do a double draw next turn. Or I guess it'll be a triple draw because of the mallard. Let's take the wheat. Might be playing that coot soon. Although it looks like I already had a wheat. Wasn't paying super close attention there. Ow, you took my coot. And the rest of the available birds are pretty much hot garbage. I'm just gonna take 3 off the top. Okay, so now we just need a worm to get this sandpiper down. Oh. I actually kind of like that Swift. Not sure how fond the AI is of that card. I'm gonna go ahead and grab that with one of my draws here. Oh dang, now I don't need it anymore. Black-headed gull also Solves my food problem without me having to use the forest. Yeah, we've sculpted a pretty good hand here. I don't think I need the heron having this gull around. I can't necessarily take food. I can't necessarily take the food types that I want on demand. But I do have a lot of selection with this. Worm is what we need, so I'm just going to take it. And I think we'll use the fish here for the wildcard slot. Yeah, wheat is just a lot more common. And yeah, I do want to deploy my hand right now. Oh, hello there. Yeah, the sparrow would have been kind of nice, but this is just fantastic. Let's see, do I want the meadowlark? I think I might. I'm probably going to play this, so I'm going to have a pretty good number of cluster nests. And it's not super expensive. Let's take one off the top before we fully commit. Let's see, berry or a worm. Got plenty of choices, so I'll just take the berry for now. Yeah, let's go ahead and grab this with the mallard. What's our goal again? Different types of powers. So I do like the idea of putting snow bunting and puffin in the water eventually, and then so I could do the sandpiper in the short term. I really should have taken the worm there. I could have actually played a bird this turn. Oh well. Let's see, we got the meadowlark coming down, so I probably don't want the scaled quail. Because if I'm laying 3 extra eggs a turn, it's just going to be hard to keep up with that. Come on, Starling. Well, now I wish I'd taken the warbler. Turkey Vulture can be good. Let's see if we can take a peek at my opponent's board states. And don't worry, your stream isn't lagging. My game is locking up for some reason. That looks like a crash. Yeah, sorry about that, folks. A team of highly trained IT monkeys has been dispatched to deal with this problem. Oh no, is Steam gonna crash too? What is going on here? I swear my computer is not a toaster. Steam's still having a fit? Well, this doesn't happen very often. While we're waiting, hydration check. Okay, now now Steam at least is responding. I'm gonna open up my task manager real quick. And I even had the game running before the stream, and it wasn't acting like this. Yes. I'm just trying to look if there's anything I'm not using that's just wasting memory, I guess. That's wasting a little bit. That's CPU. Windows Update. Why does Windows Update always do stuff while I'm trying to stream? And I definitely can't close it. OVR. Oculus? Is that open? Alright. Fire the game back up. Go back live. Yeah, I have a hotkey for capturing input, but it never seems to work unless I'm actually on the live screen. I don't know, maybe I'm just imagining it. So yeah, we're gonna check for predator birds and decide if I want to take that vulture or not. So far I've only seen one. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll just play out the snow bunting and the sandpiper. I think that was the plan anyway. Actually, I should maybe play something in the center lane. Oh no. I should play the... Yeah, I should play the Golden Oriole first. I mean, the snow bunting might get a point or two while we're messing around with other things, but right now food is... Right now food is the thing I really need. Already paying off. So next I'll drop the snow bunting, and then I think the meadowlark. Yeah, that sounds good. Then I'll lay some eggs. We can drop the sandpiper. Have the water lane basically done. There's no reason to keep that, is there? No. No reason at all. The purple Gallinol is pretty decent, but I don't know. I would kind of like to see if I can find a teal card to plant in there. Yeah, I think I may just actually not play the Sandpiper at all. We do need wheat, though, if we're going to deploy the Meadowlark. So, I guess we'll just draw cards. Do we want the Gallinule? I don't think so. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. I just think we'll probably find something better if we just keep digging. That is a good round end ability. Goes in the forest though. It's a card. Yeah, I won't be too sad if the AI takes the Gallinule. Okay, there's a white card. Do I want this or... I think I'd rather have the Puffin. It would count towards the last round in goal. And also, I found that it's just way better to draw 2 and then choose. Get an average of like at least 5 points compared to an average of like 2 when it's just 1 off the top like this. Because you hit so many zeros when you only get 1 bonus card. And, yeah, this is, this Chaffinch is exactly what I needed in my life. That's gonna be our win condition. Let's see, we've got so much stuff backlogged that I want to get played. Kind of losing track of it all. I think let's take wheat. Okay, there's the Puffin. There was the Meadowlark, I think. Yeah, the Meadowlark and the Donnock are the high priorities for getting played. It's another fantastic card, but I think we're at a point where I'm not going to have the resources to play all of my good cards. I need to just really focus on... I really need to focus on the center lane. I need to build it out. Just deploy everything. And ignore as many of the distractions as I can. Alright, we need to lay eggs here. Do I have any of these? Okay, I guess that's technically a stick nest. It's also a cluster nest, though. I'll leave it empty for now. Alright, next card is going to be the Donnock, so that I actually get the benefit from it. This turn cycle. What else are we going to be playing? Maybe time to give up on the Puffin, because I think the Goldfinch may just be that much better. Yeah, I think out of all these, I should probably take the wheat. I don't have a consistent source of fish. Although I really don't need worms right now, so I'll go ahead and take one now. Yeah, unless the AI keeps feeding me fish, I'm just not gonna get the resources to drop the puffin. Okay, there's a berry which goes into a couple of different good birds. Alright, what do we tuck? I'm never gonna play that. As much as I don't like to have white white ability birds on the center lane, I think I might need to get this out just so I can fill the lane and... Oh, oops. Not yet, I don't. I need to play the Donic this turn. Otherwise I'll miss out on one of the triggers. Yeah, I think I need to just get the center lane full as soon as I can, so that I can start doing mass tucks with my chaffinch. Yeah, this little thing is gonna probably produce like probably 11 eggs. That eagle is pretty exciting. Because I can just throw it into whichever habitat I want without spending any food. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick it up. Yeah, what do we even want? I would like to get the European goldfinch into play. I guess we should take wheat here. Yeah, the king rail is juicy, but I have other birds that do basically the same thing. Alright, so where is our bluebird? Oh, let's go back, actually. I need to be spending these eggs. Oh, didn't I have something else I wanted to play on this row? Yeah, I eventually need the chaffinch. I thought I had something else. Some other point producer that I wanted to play now. I guess I don't, actually. So, let's maybe just slam this guy into play. And just stuff some randos that we're never going to use under him. And that's an 11-point bird right there. For 0 food resources. Alright. Just a random... This is pretty bad. Alright, so what do we still need to play? We need this finch. So I'd really like to get a berry first. Need to play the chaffinch. Now let's just get this. Let's just get this down and see if we can get a berry from our Oriole. Yeah, let's make sure we're spending the right eggs. Yeah, I do not want to take inefficient food costs. It looks like that might just be what we're stuck with, though. Do I take that killdeer? How many cards do I have in hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, I think there's a... I think it kind of makes sense to take this. It's extremely late, but it's cheap, and it's gonna turn some eggs into more cards that I can stuff using the chaffinch. And the only birds that we really absolutely want to get down, we can still get down. Are we going to be able to contest the platform nests? We've got 1, 2 because of the wild card. Yeah, I don't think we are. Let's see. So let us play the titmouse. I'll grab the snowy owl. I don't think my draws really matter anymore, at least not the quality or what they are. I think it's just all about quantity at this point. I will be a little bit selective about what I tuck. Yeah, this isn't gonna happen. Looks good to me. Realistically, what are our plays? So with a killdeer here, we spend a total of 3 cards per turn with going through the chaffinch. We'd be producing 6 eggs, which is very quickly gonna overwhelm our Storage capacity. Okay, so we need to play at least one bird after the killdeer. The last goal is that's just out of reach forever. I think the other bird that we play, probably the whooping crane. Let's see, yeah, 6 points, and a new bonus card, which is probably going to be like 4 or 5 is the average there, so that's about a 10-point play. And the European Goldfinch. The Snow Bunting has not been going off like every turn. It's been pretty frequent. And I just don't think the Puffin is the play. I think it's going to be too expensive. We're going to want to save... yeah, we're gonna want to be responsible with our food here, so that we can keep using it to pay for an extra egg every turn. Of course, the AI has also been feeding us. None of these are super impressive. I'm going to take the prairie chicken. I think in the hands of the computer, that's the thing that would generate the most points. Yeah, the GoldenEye would be pretty tasty. We want to do that instead of the Finch. Well, I guess we don't get the choice. Alright. If we go down 5 out of 30, then we produce a net of 5, 4, 6. 6 eggs for 4 turns. It's 24. Yeah, we only need to play... We only need to play one more bird. And I think it should be the whooping crane. Let's try to leave our options a bit open, just in case we end up playing another one. Birds that can live in multiple habitats. It's 4 free points. We're not going to get the full 8 from Ethologist. We could get... Okay, so whatever... If we can play one more bird that lives in multiple habitats, it comes with an extra 3 points stapled on. Alright, so... Our Goldfinch would be effectively 9 plus like maybe a couple tucks compared to 5. Oh no, this activating the center row is way better. Yep, that's all we're doing for the rest of the game. Probably should have taken that bald eagle. There's a possibility that that the AI takes it and is able to get points with it. Yeah, our Donic is clean. And take the berries, since those tend to be in demand in the late game. More so than worms. Rats tend to be in pretty high demand too. The AI is just dumping food on me. I guess there's no real reason for it not to. Actually, slightly worried we're going to run out of cards in hand. Yeah, let's get this bald eagle out of here. Well, now I just realized we actually only have 26 egg slots because these 4 we want to keep open. So we're actually going to go over. We're going to go over even our literal maximum here. So we are going to play one last bird. Let's see, this is 9 plus... 9 plus maybe 1. This is straight up 9. Oh, like, maybe... This is 9, maybe 10, because it could bump us up on the in-round goal. Let's see, this would be all but one of our food, which is fine. I guess we are going to play the puffin after all. Oh, cluster nests, yeah. That's a 7 points from the bonus card. Yeah, that's 15 total points. Good stuff. Yeah, I guess I forgot to count the bird bander on the last turn for the goldfinch, but that would still end up being way less than the puffin. Alright. Anywhere else that these eggs really need to go? No, the rest of these can just go wherever. Discard. Look at this, we're going to perfectly empty our hand here. Oh, that is so satisfying. Alright, this ought to be a really good score. Seriously? These bots only laid 2 eggs? During the entire last round? What were they doing? Playing birds, okay. Really? I came in 3rd on that goal? Huh. Whoa, 57 points worth of birds? It's actually pretty amazing. That's good. That might be like a... In terms of scores that I know of, and scores that games that I actually saved, that's top 5 for me. Let's take a quick look here. Yeah, like this was good. If the AI was better at the game, it would have produced a few more eggs. Yeah, using the mountain bluebird turned out to be really good. I don't like to do that, especially on... I don't mind it on the other lanes, but I don't like to do it on the center lane. I generally want these to have brown powers. But yeah, just slamming the eagle down so I could produce more eggs turned out to be really good. And I was gonna say like MVP 15 points. MVP with the 5, 11, 13 points. MVP with the 16 points. It's like all these birds are MVPs. Oof. Like, I guess this is better than just hoarding the food like the bots usually do. Man, like you don't actually want to you really don't want to just cash like that 1-for-1. I don't think you really even want to cash at the 1-for-2 the way that the crane does. I also don't get this. Why would you split the cost on one of these hand predators? It's like, look, this computer has 2 cards left in his hand at the end of the game. He doesn't get anything for that. Could have saved 2 food. Let's save this. That was a good game. That was a good game. I might review that later. I mean, it is on the high score list. Now, speaking of the high score, what is my record? I think it's like 160 something. See, there's 140. Yeah, I guess 140 is my record. Because I definitely do save my good scores. There's the 123. I guess this may be Oh, 124. Troll face. I guess that's like... That's actually, yeah, my number 3 game. Unless I just didn't save something. Alright, folks. My Streamlabs is saying 0 viewers. So is YouTube, so I guess we really do just have 0 viewers. Which I suppose means we're just doing another single player game. And again, speaking to all you future people that are about to drop by, just let me know you're here, drop your Wingspan name, and I'll make a lobby, add people to it. Alright, so American Robin is the only good thing in the tray, but it is a really good thing to be in the tray. I'm probably going to scoop it up on my first turn. Oh, there we go. Well, these are both good. They're also kind of redundant with each other. Rodentologist and Forester. I prefer Rodentologist between those two. Do I want all these, though? I think I actually do. Because I'm going to be able to just see an absolute ton of cards and hopefully draw into something powerful. Oh, I've already got something powerful. You know, I'm sure there's like 100 of them out there, but I kind of want to do a tier list for Wingspan. Alright, well, if I was playing against humans, there would be 0 chance of me getting that, but I'm playing against bots. So, looks like I probably will. And I still wouldn't consider that first turn a waste. Because I can drop the killdeer with the wheat, and then drop the robin with the berry, and then just immediately go to town. Alright, what are our round goals? Eggs in the water, eggs in clusters, birds in one row, and birds in sticks. It's probably not going to be worth playing these birds, even with those round goals. Why don't I preserve the wheat? Because I think if I play one of them, it's going to be the coot. Because it does at least generate points when I activate it. Yeah, the first round in goal, I really don't go that far out of my way to get it. I mean, it's only 4 points. But the birds that you're playing and the cards that you're drawing at this phase in the game are going to have a huge, huge impact. Whereas at the end of the game, it's a bigger bonus, and there's no tomorrow during the last round. It's just how many points can you get right now. And the computer is already going for this round goal. So even if I did invest resources in it, it's kind of unlikely that I'd be able to convert. This may or may not be a Bobo Link game. I'm not going to snap it up yet. We'll go ahead and get that out of here, though. A cowbird and a bunting. Well, between the two, I would rather play the bunting. Because I'm gonna be hitting the grasslands button almost every turn for the rest of the game. Yeah, this coot can get out of here. I don't need it. I mean, what I need is a food source. This is a really good card, but if I play out the stuff that I've drawn at this point, I'm gonna put an absolute ton of pressure on my egg storage. Like, more than I think it can handle. Right. Just gonna draw one last time, because I still don't really have much of a game plan at this point. I think I'm gonna go ahead and let the Bobolink go. All that I really care about right now is finding a way to get food. And that worm from the computer actually helps a lot. Not really interested in any of those cards down there. I could play the little bustard, but that doesn't help at all with food, which is my main problem right now. And I don't have any birds that actually help produce it. The little bustard could let me draw a couple more times without getting into overflow. I don't know. I guess this does produce food, but it is so expensive. There is a berry in the bird feeder. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna kick this can down the road a little bit. Try to draw my way out of this predicament. So, okay, well there's another cheap bird. That doesn't solve the problem, but lets me kick the can even further down the road. What I need right now is... Well, and I'm about to give up on this lazuli bunting too. What I really need right now is something like something like a cedar waxwing or a dark junco that lets me turn cards into food. Or obviously one of the two ravens would do it, or even one of the crows. Yeah, now I'm in trouble. I've got nothing in the forest. I've got no food. My egg storage is completely maxed out. Do I have anything? Yeah, I do at least have a cheap forest bird. So if I take this rat, I can drop that... I can drop the Cooper's hawk. And then I can dump a couple of cards for more food. I want to play that bird. I want to play the Cooper's hawk. There we go. Alright, the AI is getting a little bit generous with me. Is there any chance I could save this lazuli bunting? I just don't think my egg storage is ever going to be able to catch up to where it would need to be. Alright, so there's a fish in there and a rat. Which are just not very useful. I guess we'll take... I guess we'll take the fish. And for the other resource... Yeah, I really just need egg storage, but it's the one thing it doesn't want to give me. I almost want to play this just for the nest. Let's just take a berry. I don't have any, and... Oh god! Ugh! That kills me. That card would have solved all of my problems. And it just got thrown into the dumpster by this piece of garbage. Yeah, like if I could have put the Raven on there, then yeah, just start eating all this stuff. You know, I play the lazuli bunting, just start dumping out eggs. Yeah, I don't really have a plan anymore. Let's just drop some eggs for this turn. Now that we have space again. You know, I just can't justify the cowbird with all these egg storing problems that I'm having. And that card is just always awful. Well, we're drawing cards, we're just not drawing the right cards. We're getting a fresh tray here, though. Okay, looks like I could have done better on that challenge, but I think 2 of them had 6. Yeah, they tied with 6. So I didn't play that right, but I also didn't actually lose anything. Get out of my hand. I don't know, I mean this is a card I can play. It's a big pile of points type of bird. Just want to see what else we get first. Okay, now I need to actually take it. Morning dove. Yeah, that doesn't really help because I kind of have too many eggs. Don't want another egg layer. I would like the spoonbill, but it's not exactly, well, I'm not even going to get a chance to take it. My opponent's just made that decision for me. Yeah, let's just get something down. It's another spot to put eggs. Birds that have at least 1 egg on them. I'm inclined to just take the berries one. Just checking to make sure. Yeah, we've got another berry eater, 2 other berry eaters. And we have options on where to put them. Let's see, rodent eater, berry eater, and different powers. This is actually a 4 points effectively because it would give us a pink in the forest. Morning Dove is just not what we want. See if the AI is using predator birds. There's one. It was the bag kind. Yep, only one between all of them. I don't know, maybe we ought to just gather some food. We are at least getting 2 instead of 1. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just reset this. We could play the shoveler next turn or the red knot. I feel like we're gonna play both eventually, so just do the shoveler now. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. Maybe that is wrong. I should have done the other one first because it draws an objective card. And it would have been helpful to... It's always helpful to see those earlier rather than later. Not a huge deal, though. A horny owl. Franklin's Skull, nice, so I can draw even more cards that I can't do anything with. Okay, where is our shoveler? Yeah, I think the red, what's it called, and the Great Horned Owl would have been better than the shoveler plus whichever one of those two I end up playing. Presumably the red thingy. I don't think I have the ability to get both deployed. Or maybe I do. I am gonna go ahead and draw the Great Horned Owl. Oh, this would have been really nice if we'd gotten it a long time ago. Because if I could have been tucking cards in the forest and getting food out of it, out of the deal, that would have been a really good thing to just kind of alternate with this center row. Wait, not this. I should go to the forest this turn. Alright, let's reset this before we pick anything. And get brutally punished for it. Yeah, the wheat and berries are essentially just dead resources. I guess I can overpay. I could brute force my red bird out this turn. Or the AI could just give me a worm. Alright, what do we get? Birds with a food cost of 3. Don't skip. Oh. Oh, hey! I'll keep you. I will happily keep you. Alright, so we've got 7 egg spots. Alright, so it looks like our last couple turns are going to be playing the Imperial Eagle by triple tucking. And then we'll have enough egg slots for the rest of the game. Yeah, these rows were pretty brutal. I just couldn't get anything that actually produces food. So, yeah, I ended up just wasting all this. I don't know, I probably should have pivoted to gathering food and playing birds earlier. I guess as soon as the what's it called? Yeah, as soon as the woodpecker went down, I should have pivoted and started taking food and just like playing whatever. Instead of trying to mess with, you know, drawing birds with killdeer. Alright, did we get all the platform nests? Yeah, they've all got something in them. Yeah, I would say the robin was an MVP even more than the killdeer. Because the robin was actually giving me points, and the killdeer was taking them away by breaking eggs. $104, that's actually a pretty good score. Like, against a group of bots like this, I think 100 is kind of the threshold where it's like, did you have a good game or not? Yeah, I used a lot of birds this game that I would rank around like a C level. C, C minus. Well, actually, now that I'm looking, yeah, 4 of the birds on my center row are like... I mean, the killdeer is on the super exclusive tier, the kill raven tier. You know, American robin's like an A or maybe an S. Same with the purple martin. And I'm really loving the two. Well, I'm loving all of this style of bird where you can discard instead of paying food, especially the ones that cost 3. Because you're just slamming so many points onto the table. No food requirement. Alright, Streamlabs is still showing no one here. Let's take a look at the at YouTube. YouTube agrees there's no one here. And I've been taking my hydration checks pretty seriously, so I need to go to a meeting real quick. Just gonna switch this. I'm really grateful for this asset pack. I just don't understand why there's Be Right Back and intermission. Well, like the graphic says, Be Right Back. And we're back. So, I've actually got a confession to make. I haven't gone to the gym today yet. Wednesday is one of my 3 workout days. And I don't even have a good excuse. I've been playing Wingspan all day. I'm not even gonna pretend I have a legitimate reason. But I mean, that's the good thing about Anytime, my gym, Anytime Fitness. It is open 24 hours. So after the stream wraps up, I think it's been long enough that I need to eat before I go. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a night, or I guess I'm going to be doing a nighttime session this time around. Oh, we actually got a lot of choices here. Well, the Squawko is just not as good as the Yellowthroat. Because Squawko draws you an extra card sometimes, and Yellowthroat always gets you an extra card. Squawko also costs 2. Like, Yellowthroat is like actual S tier. Like the only reason Yellowthroat seems like remotely reasonable is because the Kill Raven cards exist. What else do we have here? Rough. That's the other card that really interests me. If I get it out during the first round, that's a 14-point bird. Or at least it has the potential to be a 14-point bird. Yeah, I think I want those 2. I was moderate. I don't know. I was willing to look at the Chimney Sweep, but I think the Chimney Sweep is just, it's good enough to like kind of save a bad opening hand. I don't think you just like voluntarily play it. Alright, and the bush tit I also definitely want, and I'm trying to think of what the best way is to get down the bush tit and the yellow throat. Like, I'm gonna snap up the bush tit on my first turn. That's for sure. But then do I play it? Yeah, I think I play it. Yeah, I think I take it, play it. No, I'll go ahead and do the eggs. Well, I don't need to decide everything right now. Let's see what we got here. Anatomist and behaviorist. Oh, this is each column that contains 3 different yes, screw that. I'll take the anatomist. I've got the yellow throat, so that's one body part. Bush tit? Maybe not. I mean, look, I'm just saying, for humans, you've got 2 body parts in that bird name. Oh, a spotted towhee. A really good one. Well, I need to have a card that I can tuck under here for the bush tit to start doing its thing. And miraculously, the towhee made it to me. Well, we're playing against computers here, so excuse me. You tuck that bird. Don't tuck my towhee. There are 4 turns left in this round. So, I need to get a worm pretty soon now. Of course, I only have 1 bird that I'm willing to tuck right now, which is a problem for the rough. Yeah, I think it might be better to just deploy my other birds. And then, yeah, hold off on the rough until next round. Now let's take a worm. It does actually free some... That does actually free some turns up for me, so... Let's see, if I drop the rough right now... Then I would get to draw 2 on my next turn. The bush tit's gonna tuck 1. Yeah, I think we can get value out of this. You never want to count on your opponents feeding you, but it would be helpful if they did. Do I just draw here, or do I play the... No, I draw here, because if I play the Yellow Throat, I'd still get an extra card from the Yellow Throat itself. Yeah, I think getting everything deployed is more important than drawing, than just getting a couple of extra bits of... and then getting... can't talk right now. I think getting my birds deployed is more valuable than getting maximum value out of the rough. Why, hello there. Wait a minute, I'm last. I can just grab that using the rough. Yeah, let's see what we draw into. See, I'll take 2 more, I'll have to discard, and then the rough will trigger. Yeah, I just want to dig crap off the top. I've seen Loggerhead Shrike kind of go off, but in general I'd say it's pretty bad. I do like the canvas back, but it's not amazing unless the wildcard nest really matters. Or if you have an amazing eggs engine going, which I certainly don't have that yet. Oh yeah, I didn't even I forgot that the bush tit is a wildcard nest. So it just contributed here. Bush tit is just such a good card. Alright, let's reset this. I want to get a worm for the black-headed gull. Go ahead and do an egg lay here. The Tohi will give us 1 wheat that we can use to get the blackhead gull out. And this is going to be the last economic bird that I put down here. I'm going to save the last slot for a pile of points. Something like a king rail. That Bob White looks pretty good. Let's just see what we get first, though. Alright, we got a lot of stuff that looks pretty good, actually. Yeah, the Dick Sissel is... This is a game where the Dick Sissel is good. It's very expensive. But it would be very good for us. Now, do I want the Bob White if we have the Dick Sissel? I'm not sure I do. I can leave it for now, I guess, and see what else I draw. Yeah, I keep drawing birds that are going to put pressure on my ability to store eggs. Fish or rodent. Neither of those are useful right now. I guess we'll take the fish. Not sure how much it actually matters. Bob White is gone, but that wild turkey is a tasty-looking pile of points. Okay, I think we found our plan for winning the game. Let's see, what do we need? We need worms this time around. We'll go ahead and take that turkey. We don't need it now, but I think we will want it eventually. And of course I'm going to snap up that raven if it gets back, and a raven would be the best shot, would be my best shot at actually playing all of this gold that I've got in my hands. Alright, so let's start by just ripping stuff off the top. Take a rat. It's very convenient how the bots just hoard food. We are going to tuck this thing, because it's overpriced and not very good. And discard the willet, because we just don't need it. And we'll make sure to drop the Donnock before the round ends. We'll get to leverage all those eggs because we have a Chihuahuan Raven. And let's change that, since I do have wheat income. Actually, get the berry out of there. Let's use the fish, since I have actual nothing that eats fish. Alright, we're only getting 2 eggs this round. That's okay. I mean, it's still a nice... Oops. It's still a nice early deployment on that. So I'm pretty happy. Just take 3 off the top. What's our goal again? Or our bonus card? Oh, Cedar Waxwing. Oh, I want that. Birds with body parts. Oh, and it's got a body part in its name. That is perfect. Okay, so this is going to be the last turn where I draw cards. Almost certainly the last turn where I draw cards. Alright, what can we tuck? Never gonna use this. Never gonna use that. Let's see, there are 10 turns left in the game. And it looks like we have about 10 cards in hand. So we're going to be going through one card. We're going to try to go through one card every turn for the rest of the game. Wait, and actually, yeah, these eggs are even better to get used up. We do have some birds that eat berries. We've got the turkey, and we've got Baltimore Oriole. If possible, I'd like to get some more birds in the grasslands. Yeah, let's get that Dick Sissel out. Not interested in the sparrow. Let's get double wheat. Oh, let's not get double wheat. Let's get wheat worm. And then we can use the wheat from the towhee to play the Dick Sissel. Use the last one from the Donic. So yeah, the Donic and the Bush Tit. Just in case I want to, I decide I want to draw with the Bush Tit again. Go ahead and clean it off. I don't think I actually want to use the Chaffinch. Let's see, what's this? Discard up to 5 food. Reach da-da-da, tuck 1. It's okay. I'm not in love with it. I'd say let's maybe go for the either the turkey or the spotted owl next. And maybe take a quick look at the tray. The blackbird is good, but we've already got so many cards with similar effects that I just don't think we're going to want it. And I think we are actually going to need to draw again. I think we're going to run out of cards. Yeah, we are hungry for cards. If I take a worm and a rat, that would actually allow us to play 2 cards, the owl and the Baltimore Oriole. I think that's what I want to do. Oh, no. It's not what I want to do. I'm going to take the rat and... You know what? Yeah, let's do it this way. I don't want to use the raven on berries or wheat, since I have the towhee and the waxwing. Let's see, we can score with this pretty easily. The Baltimore Oriole actually counts towards both of those. We've also got this Goshawk that can only live in the forest. See, I'm really leaning towards the Forester. The Prothenardi Warbler is not very resource efficient. It does have pretty good egg storage, if nothing else. Yeah, I'm gonna take Forester. And I'd have to get all the way to 6 to reach Nest Box Builder. I guess I'm not gonna get 6 with either one of them. Or I'm not gonna get the big payoff with either one of them. Let's see, worms. Worm, rat, or fish? I'm gonna take worm. Alright, Donuk is gonna make its full 4 eggs this time. Awesome. Oh boy, the rough is gonna come with some tough decisions. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and throw away the Warbler. That's not where we want to be. The Sparhawk is just kind of... It's a little bit too low impact. Probably will have a few resources left at the end of this. I'm gonna have at least 2 resources left at the end of this game. So the Eurasian Collared Dove is secretly 7 points. I think I'm only gonna tuck 2. Yeah, I don't see any good forest birds in the tray, so I don't want to risk not getting any. Oh, well, I'm gonna get points from the Forester thing. Just by... I already did play the Oriole. No, I didn't. Yeah. Yeah, so the Oriole is gonna turn the Forester on. And Dick Sissel and Waxwing can eat one more wetland activation worth of birds. So I don't need the I don't need to use it as a predator. Yeah, that's good. The Collared Dove is also going to get me an achievement. I will get the one for 3 round-in effects. Okay, Oriole down. That's the most important. as the most important bird. Alright, how many eggs do I make in one turn? 4, 5... Well, it's gonna be 6. So yeah, it looks like I'm gonna have enough egg storage to do what I need to do. Let's just go ahead and start loading birds up. Who holds the most? I guess Waxwing holds quite a bit. Okay, we can tuck the Griffin Vulture and the Falcon. Well, actually it may be better to not play the turkey. Let me think for a second. 6, 7. It'll leave me with 1, 2. Oh, no, I'm gonna use up all my cards. This row's not worth activating anymore. Okay, so I'm getting another wheat this turn. So I could do 2 activations here. That'd be 6. I'd be getting 12 eggs and 2 food. Yeah, that's actually a lot better than playing the turkey. Or the stork. Alright, or is it? So I'm at 6 food. Gonna go down to 4. I'm gonna generate 4 and have 8. Oh, no, I actually should play the turkey because there's a limit on how much this bird can use up with its ability. I also need to make sure I get all of the eggs off of the Donic again. Okay, turkey. Oh, we got the full thing from the Anatomist. When did that happen? Oh, collared dove. Yeah, that makes sense. Take one off the Waxwing. Doesn't really matter. Spin this wheat. Looks like I'm actually going to be 1 card short of using all my tucks. It's too bad. I guess they're equally valuable. They're both worth 2 points. And with that scissor tail activation by the bot there, I get to max out my collared dove. Oh, son of a... I don't have cards in hand. It's not gonna let me trigger the rough. My achievement just got... I lost the achievement. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of salty about that. Let's see, if I had activated this row... Well, assume that I... Yeah, assume that I take an egg off the bush tit. That would be 2... And then I would get 3, so that I would... This row would have been a 5... Would have been worth 5 points if I'd activated it one last time. I think it's more than the turkey was worth. Yeah, because the egg storage isn't relevant. 6. The turkey was worth 6. This row would have been worth, I guess, 1 less point, but also I would have gotten the achievement. Which is a pretty hard one to get, I mean... These are kind of the 3 round-in cards that I actually like. The buzzard can be okay sometimes, but I think most of the round-end related birds are just not very good. The collared dove, the collared dove is only good during the last round if you know you're gonna have extra food. Because during the game, just spending your food on birds is gonna be worth more points than that. But yeah, that was a pretty fun game. I always like I was gonna say I like the Raven games, but honestly, I think these little guys, like the Tuckers, like the Bush Tits and the Waxwings, are I think they're more fun. Raven's definitely better, but these guys are more fun. How many cards did I How many cards did I tuck that didn't cycle? 6, 12. I drew an absolute ton of cards in this game. 12 plus 4 is 16, 21. 25 total cards. Wow. And then about half of them ended up underneath birds. Yeah, pretty solid. Let's see, 121, so that would make this my second highest score, right? '21, 123. Oh no, so it's not quite. Yeah, I guess fourth highest because of this old game. Yeah, this one's no, I want to look. Yeah, this is a really old one. Look at this trash. What was I doing? What was I thinking? Okay, so we had Kill Raven. Oh, the double, Get the double, cycling birds here. Cowbird and Goldeneye. Yeah, that'll do it. Oh yeah, this was this was the game that taught me how good wildcard nests can be. So I had 3 pink birds just dumping out eggs, yeah. Yeah, that'll get you a pretty good score. So done pretty well on the round end goals too. Yeah. All right. All right. YouTube chat and Streamlabs are both telling me 0 people here. I mean, I could kind of sit and play this indefinitely, which is, well, I mean, that's what I did all day, but yeah, if anyone is here, just speak up now or forever hold your peace. Because I think if there is no one here, then I'll wrap up the game segment, maybe talk for a few more minutes, and I gotta go to the gym because I can't skip a workout. Right. I do not see anyone, I do not see anyone speaking up. That's wrong. There we go. Let's head to the end screen. What do we have to talk about? I'm not sure there's anything super interesting going on, anything new since Monday. I'm waiting to hear back on that job I applied for, and I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to just lower my standards, um, and start just kind of applying for whatever's out there. Like I've avoided I've tried to avoid long commutes as much as possible in my career, but locally there just aren't that many jobs. They're all over in the state capital, which is like it's between 30 and 40 minutes on the highway, which means it's essentially an hour commute, which is absolute hell for me because I'm very much a night owl. Uh, the sleep schedule, the sleep schedule that I have to keep with with a job that involves commuting that distance, um, which I did for a while because a job that was work from home during COVID became in office after COVID. Because our governor is a big, fat, smelly pile of shiitake mushroom. Um, and it was just hell. I was sick. I was depressed. I had 20 essentially 24/7 brain fog. Like after I quit that job, and I had a few days where I didn't need to wake up at a certain time, and I could just sleep. Get as much sleep as I needed. It felt really weird to me not having brain fog because when I was working the job, like the weekends, sleeping in on the weekend was not enough to clear up the accumulated fatigue and brain fog from the week, from the work week. It just wasn't. It felt good not having the brain fog anymore, but it felt really, really weird for like over a week. And then I kind of got used to it again. So, I don't know. I mean, I've obviously my net worth has dropped a lot, me being out of work. So, I've paid a pretty big price to avoid the hell that is a daily commute. But I mean, I don't know, maybe it was just maybe it's like I paid that maybe it's like I lost all those wages and the benefits of the job were pretty trash, to be honest. It's really just the wages. Like I guess maybe I paid all lost all those wages just to delay the pain, not even get away from it. Because I only see a handful of jobs that are advertised. I only see a handful of local jobs that are being advertised, and a lot of well, yeah, I'll just say a lot of jobs in the state capital. Only one of which had any mentioned any kind of remote work. And I applied for it, and they never contacted me. So by the time I got my application in, that job posting had been up for quite a long time, like getting close to a month. So I think they filled it before I even applied. The one with the county was up for almost 2 weeks at the time I applied. It would be unusual for them to. It would be unusual for a job to get filled in that amount of time. But the fact that I haven't gotten a callback or an email has me really worried. It makes me wonder if they didn't already have someone internal that they wanted to give the job to. And just post it as a formality or something. But doom enough doom and gloom about the job hunt. What else is going on? I'm trying to think if there's anything new or interesting that I've heard about recently. Oh, she hasn't uh she hasn't shown up live yet. I know because I watch my view count. But apparently my aunt has been watching the video on demand of some of the streams that I've done. Her her experience of Yakuza 0 was basically the polar opposite of mine. She liked the kids at the orphanage because that was a story she could understand, and she could root for those kids. And oh man, I hated all the stuff with the kids, like, especially like especially starting around like the 10-hour mark where it's like you'd been in Okinawa running all these orphanage errands for so long, and it was like you want to get to the action. It's saying you're going to, that Kiryu's talking about going back to Kamurocho, and it's like it's kind of like the when South Park was making fun of Game of Thrones with this like the dragons are coming, they're coming, they're almost here, they're on their way. That's kind of what I felt like during towards the end of the Okinawa segment in Yakuza 3. Like Kiryu's going to Kamurocho. He's getting ready to go. Kiryu is packing his bags for Kamurocho after he builds a doghouse. and then and then at the and then, and then on at the end of the game it happens again. It's like you have that big fight at the pole dancing club, and it's like you think you're like, oh man, it's the big showdown is right around the corner. Like I'm about to find, they're about to tell me like, where's the bad guy so I can go beat him up and finish the game. And this like the kid from the orphanage just like runs in, is like, Uncle Kaz, we need you at the orphanage. I just lost it. Yeah. Oh, it actually reminds me. I was going to so I'm like 90% sure I know the answer to this, but I was gonna double check the Yakuza wiki, see if Rikia actually died or not. Because with the injuries that some of the people in that game, like during that chapter even, just survived inexplicably. Like I don't trust Rikia getting shot to mean he's dead anymore. Yeah, so I'm gonna look. Okay. Mute your sound if you don't want to hear mute your sound if you don't want to hear the spoiler and my reaction to it. Ready? Mute the video. 3, 2, 1. Yes, he's actually dead, and that pisses me off so much. He's a good character that would have contributed to the franchise going forward. Same with Mine, and it was complete. His death was completely pointless. Uh, him and Mine both died because Kiryu was just like sitting there, like picking his nose. That game. And Mikio, like if Mikio was alive, then Rikia should be alive. Like that's so inconsistent for for Mikio to survive those hits that he took from the sledgehammer. And then Rikia just like and then Rikia just dies from the gunshot wound. From the gun that shot Kiryu like 20 or 30 times during the boss fight. Alright, spoilers over. I should put something up for anybody who muted. There. Spoilers over. Alright, did everybody unmute? Let me delete this little text box since we don't need it anymore. Get out of here. Alright, well, I'm out of stuff to talk about. I'm going to. I guess I'm going to just get a little bit of food in me and then head over for a late night circuit workout. uh, Signs point to circuits being, you know, living up to the hype because I did have a. I don't think it's a record. I don't think it's like a recent low record, but the lowest I've been in a couple of weeks. Weigh in today. So if the trend continues and I keep coming in lighter, then I'll declare the circuit a success. And I think what I want to do is I do think I want to have one strength day and 2 circuit days. So I think on Monday and Wednesday, because I also have the stream, those are going to be the two circuit days. And Friday, which is my non-streaming workout day, that's going to be a strength day where I do a traditional 5-set, traditional, like, not 5-set, but traditional, like, you know, sets of different lifts with rest time and separate cardio. All right, well, it's going to do it for the stream. So, to anyone who is watching the VOD and still with us, still with me, thanks for watching. I hope you had a good time. And